I love this week's topic because everybody's got family, right? Like it might be a traditional nuclear family, or maybe you've got a second dad or a father figure, and we want to know all about yours.
That's right. You have all week long to record your own video answers to make it to the Thursday Big Show. But maybe to help get you started, we should hear some of the early answers that have already come in. What do you say, Trish?
Sounds great.
Something your dad does drives you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He gets on my driving. That's what drives me crazy. He gets on my driving. I will drive. I'm a very confident driver. I drive very, very well. But if I go a little over the speed limit, hey, slow this down. Slow the car down, or you gonna hit somebody. No, I'm not flying. I'm not the speed demon. That man will make it seem like I'm going 130 miles per hour in my little old car. That's what drives me crazy.
With age does come wisdom because the older that you get, the more like crazy accidents that you see. And it's really not about you, it's about the other people around you. As you get older, you realize that, people are really bad drivers. So we just want you guys to be the best that you could be.
I think you become timid as you get older, just because everything hurts so much and because you're slower. When you're young, you know that you're going to get into trouble, but you're going to be able to get yourself right out of it, right? So, yeah, I do think that there's a certain amount of that. Like, whoa, make sure to take 30 minutes before hopping in the pool there, kids.
He likes to ride brake. So you'll be sitting in the car and the car will be going, And I get motion sickness. So that not only drives me crazy, makes me feel absolutely nauseous.
Oh, yeah, my dad does that. That's,
so my dad
it's really annoying.
It's super annoying. My dad doesn't ride the brake. My mom does. My dad jerks the wheel just ever so slightly the whole time you're going down the road. And I get nauseous riding with him too. I totally feel for a lot.
So are you at the place now where you're just like, hey, why don't you let me ride? Why don't you let me drive?
He's not allowed to drive.
I can't wait for the day.
Well, my dad doesn't do anything crazy anymore because he unfortunately passed at the onset of COVID. However, when he was here, my mom would sometimes say, hey, I need you to give me X amount of money to do something for the kid. And my dad would say, when are you going to pay me back? and I would hear him and I'm like, are you asking your kid's mom to pay you back? Or are you asking to be reimbursed for someone taking your grandkid to do something fun? And this was all the time. And oh my God, it used to kill me because this woman had a whole kid for you. Like, you owe her everything. So yeah, that's my dad and his crazy thing he used to do.
I gotta say, I'm doing that too. I'm really doing everything. I'm hitting all four major food groups of annoying.
I think this is more of my mom and dad, but something they do is whenever you would tell them like a secret or whatever, they go blurt it out to the whole world, or not, at least not the whole world, but the rest of the family. And then the cheese man, it's already known to the whole family, and that's what drives me crazy. This is why I keep stuff to myself.
What I think is that when you tell, particularly parents, but if you tell a family member, you shouldn't have an expectation that they're not going to tell the rest of the family.
I'm a little torn on this because I also think that you should have your people that you can kind of vent to. You're not really looking for advice or for somebody to solve your problem, but I like to look to my parents to be more of a sounding board. I'm definitely the girl. I'm the friend that you can tell your secret to, and I'm not a really gossipy person or anything, and so I zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket.
Maybe I'll try you next time because like the rest of the people in my family, I don't want to say untrustworthy because you can trust them to tell everybody for sure. Well, now it's your chance to vote. Vote in chat by typing vote space and then the number. And like throughout the week, there are going to be many, many votes with all the different answers that people are putting in to figure out which is the best answers to this question. And the best answers, the best 6 answers, will make it to the Thursday Big Show for your final vote to see who's going to be the champion of the week.
I don't know. The driving thing is funny, and I totally can relate.
And it was so funny because he paused. He's like, should I say this one?
And it's Elijah.
So Elijah, he's not necessarily making it to the Thursday Big Show, but this is just one vote. So one of the ways that you can help your favorite videos is by going to QOT.beyondtheair.com. And that's where the show is running 24 hours a day. And you can see your favorite answers. You can get some like clues before you record your own. You can obviously click to record at any time from there, and can also send stars and vote and help these people make it to the big show. So, you know what, Trish?
What?
Yes.
You're going to ask me what my dad does.
No, I was going to say there's a poll, because at the end, that's where we're going to talk about how annoying our dads are.
So let's take a poll.
Yeah. So this poll already went out to all of our YouTube subscribers, so you guys can subscribe, or you can vote right now in the chat, you know, the way we always do.
I'm voting right now.
Are you? So what is something your dad does that drives you crazy? Is it in one of these 4 major food groups of annoying dad habits? Oh, the dad jokes. But I thought dad jokes were beloved. I thought people loved the dad jokes. That's why I tell them.
Okay, that's my answer, is dad jokes. Because I think that dad jokes, like, they're kind of eye roll worthy. But if you have a dad like mine, and there's just like a rapid fire rate of dad jokes that come at you, it's like I see my parents probably 3 or 4 times a week, and he's always got something new. He's like, did you hear about the fire?
He picks them up down at like the VFW or something like that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
He's always like, always has one. Hey, you ever wonder how to organize a space party? You plan it.
I love it. I'm going to tell that one tonight.
Oh, I got a million of them. Believe me. What kind of bagel can travel?
I don't know. What kind of bagel can travel?
A plain bagel.
You should walk around with a snare drum. That is so funny. I love your dad.
It's never ending. Never ending.
You know my favorite part about your dad is?
What's that?
He's got the same name as I do. He's another Keith. And all Keiths are family. We're like this. We're like tighter than brothers.
Yep.
Oh, well.
It's the ice cream eating, isn't it?
The ice cream eating, that was pretty tough.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bodily stuff. I mean, I love your dad. But for God's sakes, control yourself a little bit. No, it was like, and now it's like my I don't know, you know, I'm too old to like really think my dad's annoying because I've done it all. But I'll tell you that when I was a kid, the thing that really annoyed me about my dad was that we would be going someplace. We'd be in a rush. I don't know where we're going, but we're like going someplace. And he would like pull the car over if there was a plaque. He would have to read every plaque, and he'd have to study the plaque. And I guess he was making a point that we should read the plaques, like slow down to read the plaques. Some people smell roses. Not my dad. My dad reads the plaques. But it was just unbelievable. And if we went to a museum, you had to like build in an extra couple hours for plaque reading.
Oh, that's great. They'll never stop learning.
Yeah,
that really is your dad too.
It is, you know, and it really, really is. My dad's in his 90s now, and he's still like learning new things. It's impressive. I hope that I've got it together like he does. What do you say? Should we do one more? Let's do one more.
Let's do another.